No way. Okay, the total number of people who use YouTube every single day is 1. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Matt, and on this channel I talk about all things social media. So if that kind of thing interests you, or you find any value in this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribe, and maybe a comment if you want. That would be awesome. So I have been getting a lot of people messaging me about YouTube, what I do, how I do it, where I started. So I kind of wanted to break it all down and give you guys some staples of how to start a YouTube channel, or if you have one already, how to kind of get it going a little bit or give it a little push right in the right direction. Okay, so the first staple that I'm going to talk about is don't worry about being perfect. So many people worry that they're going to get judged, by their friends or by other people that are random, coming to their YouTube videos and watching and being like, wow, that is not a good video. So you have to really put that out of your mind when you make a video, because at the end of the day, no one's first video is going to be perfect. No one's first anything is going to be perfect, right? If you think about the first time you did a sport, or the first time you tried to learn a new language, right? You were probably terrible. So you just have to kind of accept the fact that you're not going to be great at first and, get it out of the way, if anything, right? And start moving on to make more videos, because obviously they can only get better. So don't worry about being perfect on YouTube. No one's perfect. If you go to any popular YouTuber's first video, I guarantee that it wasn't perfect. Guys like Shane Dawson or maybe the Dolan twins, I guarantee that their first video was definitely not what they wanted it to be, but they still put it out there, and that's what you have to do. Number 2 is to control the controllables. Now what that means is that obviously you can't control how many people are gonna come and view your video. And also you can't control how many people subscribe or share or like, all that stuff. Those numbers are out of your control. But if you think about it, you can actually control a lot of things. So some of the things that are in your control, right, are number 1, your channel art. Is it good? Is it clean? Could it be better? Number 2, how often do you post? You could post every day. You could post once a week. Are you posting, once every 2 months? It really is up to you how much you want to post. Obviously, the more you post, the more views you're going to get, and most likely the bigger you're going to get, especially if those videos are quality over quantity. And also you can control the kind of content that you put out, right? Like no one's deciding that. The viewers out there are just the people that react to it. So if you change your style a little bit and you start getting more views, right? That was in your control and you did that. So really focus on controlling the controllables, because I know when you work really hard on your YouTube channel and you put a lot of videos out and you don't get the views or the subscribers that you want, it can be a little bit discouraging, right? And make you not want to post. But don't let that stop you, because I always tell myself I'm one video away from going viral, and you could be as well. The third thing I want to talk about is the camera excuse, which is basically when people are telling me, hey, I don't have a good camera, or I, don't have enough money for a good microphone. These little things that can push you having a YouTube channel back even further and further, because you're saying that you don't have this specific equipment that you need to have for a YouTube channel. Obviously, you want your videos to be quality, but this video and most all of my videos are done on an iPhone. So whether you have an iPhone or even an Android, it doesn't matter, as long as you can press that button, record, and start doing something in front of it. Now I know this microphone right here is a little expensive, but you can still have good audio when you film on an iPhone. Or you can go on Amazon and buy a lapel mic, which is super cheap, and it's got a little port where it can plug into your iPhone, and you can clip it on your shirt and basically have a really good audio coming when you're filming your video. Okay, so like I talked about number 2, controlling the controllables, here in number 4, we're gonna talk about channel art. Now I think channel art is a very important thing when it comes to your YouTube channel, because when people come to your channel, obviously they're gonna see the videos that you're producing and the content that you're putting out, but the first thing that they're gonna look at is your YouTube channel art. So if you have something that tells people what you do, what videos you like to make, maybe when you post, and it looks professionally done, they're gonna take you a little bit more serious and maybe watch more of your videos. So what I use and what I've talked about in previous videos is a website called Fiverr. It is a place that you need to check out, and a lot of people do stuff on there for very low prices. So for example, I paid somebody about 30 or 40 bucks to do my channel art, and it came out really clean. I just gave them an exact description of what I wanted, paid them 40 bucks. That might seem like a lot to you if you don't have a lot of money, but I'm telling you right now, if you save up some money and invest in some good channel art, it's going to make your channel look a lot more aesthetically pleasing, and it just gives it an overall nice appeal when people come to it. So number 5 is be prepared to monetize. So what that means is if your channel is not monetized already, you want to be able to be prepared for that in the future. So number 1, one of those things that you can do is make sure that all of your videos don't have copyright copyrighted music in them or other copyrighted clips. When you have copyrighted music or clips in your videos, that immediately shuts your whole video down, even if it was just for like 5 or 10 seconds, and you won't be able to make any money off of that video in the future when you become monetized. So when you're making YouTube videos, be very aware of that and just understand that anytime you put copyrighted clips or copyrighted music inside of one of your videos, it is not going to be able to make you money in the future, even if it blew up and hit like 100,000 views. So you have to think about that now. Even if your channel is small, every video that you put out from here on out, make sure it's monetizable by YouTube. I use this great website called Epidemic Sound. It's $15 a month to have a subscription, but you get unlimited songs and they're always putting out fresh songs, so you really never run out of good music. So like I said, even if your channel is not monetized right now or even close to monetization, just make sure your videos are prepped and ready in case all of a sudden your channel blows up a little bit and you become monetized and start making money on those videos. It would really suck if you had a bunch of copyrighted music or clips in your videos and then you really wouldn't be able to maximize the money that you could make on YouTube. Okay, so number 6 is similar to number 5, except it's different. I think it deserves its own category, and that is having your videos be 10 minutes or over. Now I know in the past some of the videos on my channel are not 10 minutes, but everybody is always preaching 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes on YouTube, and I was always like, wait, why? But I realized soon enough, every time you put out a 10-minute video, when you are monetized, you are able to place in ads personally wherever you want in your videos. So if your video is 9 minutes and 59 seconds, you literally can't put any ads in. So if my video is exactly 10 minutes or over 10 minutes, I can put in like 30 ad breaks. Now, people would probably dislike the video for me doing that, but I'm just giving you an example. Like, you can place in ads instead of just having, YouTube pop up ads randomly. And like I said, if you're not monetized right now, you could be monetized in like 2 or 3 months. And if you have a bunch of videos that are under 10 minutes, you won't be able to place in ads. So prepare for the future, make those videos 10 minutes or longer. That way you can place ads in later and make more money on YouTube. Staple number 7 is going to be an intro. Now, I don't think this is necessary, but once again, I think it adds an aesthetic appeal like the channel art to your channel. If you guys have been following me for a while on YouTube, you've seen that I've had several different intros, right? I started off with the funnel hackers, then I went to the next one, and I finally upgraded to the one that I had in this video. As you guys are probably aware, I did make the first 2 myself, and the last one I outsourced to somebody on Fiverr. But like I said, these people on Fiverr are really good, and they do a good job for a very low price. And as long as you're very descriptive and you let them know exactly what you want, and you send them a bunch of video clips of maybe you, or maybe your channel's about cooking and maybe you have a bunch of videos of cooking, then they will do a really good job of putting it together, as long as you're detailed with your description to them of how you want it to look. I've had people ask me how long an intro should be for YouTube, and honestly, I think it's about 10 to 15 seconds. I want to say mine in this video is 15, but I think anything over that is getting kind of scary because you could lose your audience. And we live in a generation right now where people are leaving videos after 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and it's really hard to keep people's eyes on a video. So the shorter you have your intro, the better. Staple number 8 is at the end of your videos. Now, I used to do this, and I'm going to teach you guys right now not to do it. So at the end of my video, I would always say like, hey, thanks for watching my video, you guys. If you liked it, please give me a like and subscribe and comment, right? All that stuff. What I didn't realize was at that point in the video, people are already gone if they weren't gone earlier. Because as soon as you start to wrap up the credits, right, then people are like, okay, well, thanks, like, I'm out of here. They're not going to sit there and watch you do your outro and then like the video and do all that stuff at the end. That's why you want to do it in the beginning. So if you guys notice in this video, as soon as the intro was done, I said, what's up? And if you guys like this video or this channel, don't forget to like it and subscribe. By doing that at the beginning instead of the end, you have a much better chance of capturing their attention, because most likely they're still within, that first minute of the video and they're still watching, hopefully. And by doing that at the beginning rather than the end of the video, you're really going to get a lot more engagement, such as comments, likes, and subscriptions, because people are there in the first minute, right? They're not there in minute 10 or 11. And if they are and they see you wrapping up the video, most likely they're just gonna leave. Okay, so staple number 9 is cross-promoting your YouTube with your other social media. Whether you have TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you literally should be advertising your YouTube channel on all of those platforms, especially right after you post a video. I'm not just saying put the link in your Instagram bio and hope people click on your YouTube video. I'm actually talking about like letting people know. Put it in all of your stories. I know you can do stories on Facebook, you can do stories on Instagram, you can do stories on Snapchat. I'm not really really sure about TikTok, maybe go live on TikTok and tell people that you've posted a new YouTube video. If you just rely on YouTube's algorithm to get your video some views, you're gonna fail. You really need to cross-promote your YouTube videos on all of your other social platforms, because a lot of times those people that support you there will also support you on YouTube. At the end of the day, it's gonna help you more than hurt you by cross-promoting your YouTube on all those other social platforms. And my 10th and final staple for you guys is going to be this right here. Instead of running an outro and asking for you guys to like my video, I'm gonna tell you guys to go watch my last video, because I did a great in-depth tutorial on how to get the Instagram circle to outline your profile picture, which is gonna get you more story views. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you over there.